Welcome to our video presentation, Getting Started with Inquiries 101. The inquiry queue is the core of HelpDesk. It holds all the inquiry tickets for your clients or even for internal tickets, tracking from sales to support and everything in between from inception to resolution. By default, the queue will open with a display of inquiries that are owned by the user that logged in and all inquiries owned by the user's department. Depending on the user's rights, they could change their display to view all inquiries. This is usually configured for supervisors or super users or small companies where everyone shares the responsibility of the inquiry queue. The grid view itself is fully customizable. You can rearrange the columns, resize them, add and remove columns that better fit your needs. Simply right-click on any column heading and you will see a menu of options to select columns that you can add and remove. Size the columns to fit, or size all columns to fit, and save your column layout. You can have multiple column layouts and load which one you need. You can also share the layout for other users. Creating an inquiry ticket is easy. From the inquiry queue, click on the plus sign in the top left menu of the queue window. This will open a search windows to your contact database. Regardless if you are configured as a standalone or configured to ACT, or another ADO contacts database, the inquiry search is the same. From the search screen, enter the value you want to find, such as a company name or contact name, or maybe you mapped a unique ID field such as a store number. Next, select the method to find this value and then select the field that holds this value. Matching results will display in the bottom grid. If there is more than one result, you can click through them to find the one you want, or redo your search and be more descriptive with the value to search. You will see when you select a result, contact information will display in the top right side of the screen. This is to help you identify the contact you need. You may also see additional tabs appear, such as current inquiries, finished inquiries, and maybe contract tracking. Current inquiries indicates there is at least one open inquiry for this contact. Finished inquiries indicates there is at least one finished inquiry for this contact. Contract tracking indicates there is a contract for this contact. Contract tracking is an optional feature that is configured by your admin user. It is always best to check current and finished inquiries before you create a new inquiry. You may be able to add to an existing inquiry ticket or reopen a past ticket that is for the same thing. This eliminates duplicate inquiry tickets from being created. If you are configured as a standalone, you will have 3 additional options from this screen. You can create a new contact from the email, you can edit a contact from the email, or you can link the email to a contact record instead of an inquiry ticket. Once you have made the decision about the inquiry ticket, either open, reopen, or create new, you will now have the Open Inquiry screen. This screen displays details about your inquiry ticket, including the contact person. The top left section, by default, will be populated based on the Contact Manager field mappings. Many of these fields in this section can be changed to match the actual person you are working with. You can change the contact name, phone, extension, and email address. The right section describes what the inquiry is all about. Select your category, product, and a short line description of the reason they are calling. Select the status for the call. Example, this is a sales inquiry, or tech inquiry, or repair inquiry. The status is selectable from the list box your admin created. The priority is set by default, but can be changed to better fit the urgent need of the call, but also based on your rights if you are allowed to change the priority. Due date is an optional field. Example, this inquiry ticket must be completed by due date. The line field is also optional and in most cases is used for real-time calls being referred from one user to another, giving the user a heads up to what line their caller is waiting on. This is a numeric field and customizable to match your line numbers. The far right fields are timers for this inquiry and if the inquiry is billable, as well as flag options. The time opened is the total amount of time the inquiry ticket has been open and the timer running. Time worked is a combined total of time from when the inquiry ticket was created. So, your time opened versus time worked will vary if you do not open and finish the inquiry in one session. The billable checkbox, it may be enabled by default, would be a setting your admin user would make in configuration. Billable means you are tracking a contract of some sorts. It could be the built-in contract tracking, or it could be external time tracking. Flag options are pre-configured by your admin user. You can set colored flags on inquiry tickets to visually see a status. Example, a red flag means the inquiry is on a hold status. A green flag means everything is on track. You can be very creative with your flag meanings. The center view tabs are configured by your admin user. Some fields may be coming from the contact manager and set up as read-only or editable. Any changes you make on a mapped contact manager field will update in real time back to the contact manager. Other fields may be inquiry-only fields and from memo, pick list, or string value. Any information put into these fields remain with the inquiry. There are also system tabs, such as links, history, and time logs. This allows you to open and view previous links, or even open and edit a history inquiry ticket. This is the only place you would be able to open multiple inquiry tickets at one time. Original problem notes are where you would put the original reason this inquiry ticket was created. Just click on the Add Note button. If you are creating an inquiry ticket from an email, it is easier to copy/paste your notes. Resolution notes, like original, would be where you add your working notes to resolve the client's issue. Just click on Add Notes. You can add as many notes to either original or resolution as needed. You also have the ability to expand the notes to see more information and less scrolling. Click the button to expand. Contact notes will only appear if you are configured as standalone. If you are configured with an external contact manager, you can map a contact manager notes field and allow editing and add notes from HelpDesk back to your contact manager. We actually recommend this so your non-HelpDesk users will have information on any inquiry tickets. Example, if using ACT, create a new tab called HelpDesk Notes or something similar. Then create a memo field to add to the HelpDesk Notes tab. Map the memo field to the center view of HelpDesk. There is more about creating tabs and mapping fields in our video for Configuration Center View Tab Designer. The middle right section is where you can access your Hot Tips knowledge base, Known Issues database, search your database, email your contact, print the inquiry, or access the Launchpad. Hot Tips knowledge base is your internal Q&As, FAQs, and resolution to a previously known issue. You have the option to attach the hot tip to an email. Known Issues is your internal tracking database of problems, new enhancements, documentation, wish list items, and more. You can link inquiries to known issues. Example, your contact has a problem that has already been reported and written up. You can find the known issue and link this contact to the KI, or create a known issue. Once the known issue is resolved, you know who to notify with resolution details. The search option is a string value search. You can search open inquiries, finished inquiries, known issues, and hot tips to see if a similar issue has been reported with a possible solution you can use. Email opens a blank email that you can send to your contact. Print allows you to print the inquiry ticket. Launch is a customized option that allows you to access external apps or web pages. The bottom buttons are action buttons for the inquiry. OK closes the inquiry and places it in the current queue. Refer allows you to send this inquiry to another user or department and they become the new owner. Finish completes the inquiry ticket and places it into the history queue. Cancel will undo everything you did during this session. That's it! We thank you for your time and we hope you found our video presentation on Inquiry 101 helpful. For more information, please visit our website or contact our office, and we will be happy to further assist you.